had begged that I will stay at home today. So after seeing the request of the Calpurnia, the way she is begging, finally Caesar had made up her mind to stay back at home. So this is the explanation given by Caesar to Brutus. Brutus, this dream is all misinterpreted. So finally Brutus is trying to give another interpretation to the dream. So what he says, amiss, this dream got misinterpreted. Misinterpreted means wrongly interpreted. So the dream has wrongly been interpreted by Calpurnia. Brutus is telling like this now. It was a vision, fair and fortune. Fair and fortune means very good. So that vision what they have seen in the dream, it is of fair and fortune. That means it is a very good vision. Your statue spouting blood in many pipes, in which so many smiling Romans bathed, signifies. So what the Brutus says here, the statue of Julius Caesar is spouting blood with many pipes, and the Romans with a smiling face, they are bathing their hands in the blood. Signifies means this shows that from you great Romans shall suck reviving blood. Means the spiritual and influence, the Romans are getting influenced by your blood. And that great men shall press for tincturous stains, relics and cognizance. So what he explains here, so these great men shall gather around Caesar and stain their handkerchiefs in his blood, which will serve as colors added to a coat of arms, an object of reverence, mementos and a badge of service. So this is the dream what has been explained by Calpurnia to Caesar and Caesar to Brutus, and the interpretation of Brutus given in such a way. This by Calpurnia's dream is signified. So in this way they can signify the dream of Calpurnia. Caesar, and this way have you well expounded it. So Caesar also got convinced by the explanation given by Brutus. Brutus, I have when you have heard what I can say, and know it now. The Senate have concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If you shall send them, you will not come. Their minds may change. So here Brutus is also telling a thing. The Senate has concluded to give the crown to Caesar. Now let me tell you clearly whether you are coming to the Senate or not. If you don't come, their minds may change. They may decide with the conclusion that they will give the crown to you only. Caesar, how foolish do your fears seem now, Calpurnia. I am ashamed I did yield to them. Give me my robe, for I will go. So Caesar finally is telling, see how silly you have interpreted your dream. So even I have also become very silly believing these all things. Now I am going to move to the Senate. Give me my gown. So Caesar asked to give his dress to go to the Senate. Enter Publius, Brutus, Ligurius, Metellus, Casca, Tribonus and Cinna. So these are the people had entered the Senate now. Caesar addressing these all people. Good friends, go in and taste some wine with me. So as the Caesar has come with a great victory, winning the war, now he has welcomed all the people who are there in the Senate to come and have some wine with him. And we like friends will straightway go together. So he also addressed them all as his friends, and together as a friends they all will go together to enjoy the wine. Brutus, that every like is not the same, O Caesar. The heart of Brutus yearns to think upon. So here Caesar is addressing all the people as his friends, but there is a dilemma to the Brutus. What he says, see here. So Brutus, what is he feeling now? He is feeling, Brutus' heart grieves when he thinks that being like a friend is not same as being a friend. So we all are being friends, will go together is the statement made by Caesar. Being like a friend is totally different from being a friend. That is the difference what Brutus has identified, and his art is grieving out of that, and he's telling about it. Exeunt. So they goes out, all of them, they goes out from there. Act 3, Scene 1. Rome. Before the capital, the Senate sitting above. Means in front of the capital city, they are sitting above in the Senate. Flourish. Enter. Caesar, Brutus, Cassius, Casca, Julius, Brutus, Metellus, Cimber, Trembolius, Cinna, Antony, Lepidus, Populus, Publius, and others. Caesar, are we all ready? What is now amiss? Means now Caesar, he started addressing the Senate, who are the people sitting there. He started addressing them and telling what all the amiss. Amiss means what all the things they need to discuss, what all the problems they have, what all the wrong things happen there. So that Caesar and his Senate must redress. Means the Senate, Caesar and the people in the Senate, they'll sit and they'll discuss about all the problems and they'll make them correct. Cimber, most high, most mighty, and most puissant Caesar, Metellus, Cimber, throws before they seat. So here, Cimber, he came there, throwing himself in front of the seat of the Julius Caesar, and praising Julius Caesar, he is telling, any humble heart knelling. Caesar, I must prevent 3, Cimber. These couchings and these lowly courtiers might find the blood of ordinary men and turn preordinance and first decor into the law of children. Thy brother by decrease and banish. If thou doesn't bend and pray and fawn for him, I spurn thee like a cur out of my way. No, Caesar doth not wrong, nor without cause will he be satisfied. So here, Cimber is a person whose brother got vanished, means he got sent away from the kingdom by Caesar. So Cimber knelt on his knee in front of the Julius Caesar, requesting him in a very polite way to bring his brother back to the kingdom. But Caesar is very particular and very serious in the issue, and he is telling, even he is giving a warning to Cimber also, not to request to bring his brother back, else he will send him also away from the kingdom. So Cimber requested Caesar here regarding his brother, and Caesar gave a very strict warning to Cimber not to ask anything about his brother. Cimber, is there no voice more worthy than my own? So as Cimber has already requested and Caesar did not accept to bring his brother back to the kingdom, now Cimber is requesting the other people in the Senate that no one is there here to support him. To sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ear for the repealing of my banished brother. Brutus, I kiss my thigh hand, but not in flattery, Caesar, desiring thee that Pubis Cimber may. So here, Cimber, as he requested, so no one is there in the Senate whose sound can be sweet to Julius Caesar. That means because of whose request Caesar may accept the request of Cimber. Immediately Brutus came forward and he said, I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery. So Brutus came forward and he said, I kiss your hand, not because of as I am going to flatter you, just Caesar, desiring thee that Pubis Cimber may. So Brutus also requested Julius Caesar to accept the proposal given by Cimber. Have an immediate freedom of repeal. Means immediately Caesar cancelled. Repel means cancel. He did not accept Brutus' request also. Caesar, what? Brutus Cautious, pardon. Caesar, Caesar, pardon. Even Cautious also requested the Caesar to excuse. As low as to thy foot doth Cautious fall. So immediately Cautious also, he fall on his feet and he requested to beg enfranchisement for Publius Cimber. So even Cautious also requested Caesar to excuse Cimber. Cautious, I could be well moved if I were as you. If I could pray to move, prayers would move me. But I am constant as the northern star, of whose true fixed and resting quality there is no fellow in the firmament. I was constant, Cimber should be banished, and constant do remain to keep him so. Here, even after Cautious requested Caesar, Caesar compared himself with the northern star, who will be always stable in the same place with the brightness. So he also compared himself with the northern star. Caesar is telling, I won't change my mind. Once the decision is made, it is clear that he is not going to bring back the person whom he banished, and he is very stubborn about his decision. Casca, speak, hands for me. Casca, first. Then the other conspirators and Brutus stabbed Caesar. So all the people requesting Caesar, they came near to him and requested him. Even then Caesar did not accept. All the people came close to Caesar and finally they stabbed him. They stabbed Caesar with the knives. Caesar, it too brute. Then fall Caesar. All the people at a time stabbed Caesar. Caesar got shocked seeing Brutus also one among them. So finally, before falling down and dying, he made one sentence, et tu brute. So even you Brutus. So finally he concluded, because by telling the word brute, he has fallen down and died. So here the word it to brute, even you also join your hands with this conspirator, is the last statement made by Julius Caesar. Finally, he has fallen down and died there itself. Cinna, liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead. Run hence, proclaim, cry it about the streets. Cinna is telling like this, liberty, freedom, tyranny has died now. Means Julius Caesar, he has given these all names to Julius Caesar. It has died. Run hence, proclaim, means he is telling to the remaining people to run into the streets and announce that Julius Caesar has died. Cautious, some of the common pulpits and cry out liberty, freedom and enfranchisement. So even Cautious is also telling, take one platform, stand there and cry out what they want to cry, liberty, freedom, enfranchisement. They have finally attained. Brutus, but here comes Antony. So when these people are shouting, all the people who are there, the conspirators, they are shouting like this, Antony entered the scene. Re-enter Antony. Welcome Mark Antony. The people who are there, they welcomed Antony there. Antony, O mighty Caesar, dost thou lie so low? So after entering there, Antony saw the dead body of Julius Caesar and he is telling, such a great person, great courageous person, why is he lying down like that? Are all thy conquests, glorious triumphs spoiled? Shrunk and this little measure fare thee well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend. So finally he is telling that the great personality, the person very bravely fought the war and finally with the conquering thing he came back and finally he is dead here. And what made you people make Caesar like this, kill Caesar like this? So these are the statements made by Antony.
If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel to get more videos on CBSE syllabus.